Right, so we're on a bit of a workshop again this week. Couple of little jobs to do. Number one, get the mudguard back on here. Just spoke to the lad. He said the concern there might be some trouble with either the threads in there or the nuts, so we're going to have a look at that first. Second job, you follow me out. We have a bit of a job to do on this girl. This is the Mitsubishi MXM1650. It's basically a Maruka with a few different bits, but it's built under license. I mean, well, says it all there. It's a Maruka, but you see round here it's very oily. I think we have a problem with the oil cooler at the front, so we're going to get into that and see exactly where the leak is and what's the script for that. So cool machine this. I would love to get into it a bit more. Seen the video, had a go at bulldozing with it, but I think it's a weapon. So right, first job, nothing particularly fancy. Bit of WD-40 out. I've just given that a clean out. Just make sure, like, that still needs more. You can just see it in there. Just basically get all the nasty out, like the bearings and all that, and make sure all the bearings are free run and all that. At the end of the day, if the bearings are toast, there's no point in trying to rebuild or go any further with it. It's looking good. These do almost look like the new bearings I put in. I say they only swivel like a little bit, so I mean, it's not as though they need to be 100%, but they do need to be good enough to go back on. So that's the two bearings. All right, that one down there is okay. Put that there where it's clean. Give this nut a bit of a clean. Does feel a bit manky, this, to be fair. So whenever you're cleaning bits like that, just watch your fingers, because there's usually metal shards somewhere to go find the way into a finger. You never get them out again. Metal splinters always seem to have barbs on them. They always seem to sort of want to stop in your finger. Just give that another squirt. Yes, I know I should be wearing gloves. No, I never usually do. Find like, even like the thin gloves, A, they get in the way, and B, on jobs like this, they never last 5 minutes anyway. So, first job. See if that'll go on. Little tip, whenever you're trying to locate nuts, always spin them back first. That way you're less likely to cross thread them. Yeah, say that is a bit. I think we should get it. It is a bit graunchy, but basically just keep working it back in two, and I think we'll get it. I think. Right, so I'm gonna have a play with that, and then I'll show you back when I'm happy with it all. Trying to get it, well, basically all back on. So we've got that side back together, and that's all good. Swivels like it should, and doesn't move around too much, other than a bit of gravel rash from where it fell off. So I was going to show you putting it back together, but I got a bit kind of carried away, and so I thought I'd show you on this side, because we had some play in this side. So I was going to strip it down, clean it off, put it all back together, tighten it down nicely, and we were supposed to be golden. It doesn't matter how much you clean that bearing, it isn't going to come back good. So yes, we have to wait on bearings on that. Hopefully we can get it tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon, because I'm back here tomorrow. I'm supposed to be back here tomorrow. I'm supposed to be back here tomorrow. Hopefully we can get the bearings for tomorrow, so we can show you how that goes back together. Little tip, if you do work, these things are dead easy to work on. There's, you know, if you've got play in them, strip them out, bang new bearings in, or, you know, sometimes they might just need tightening up. But if you do let them get too far, this is on the borderline, you can start wearing here, which that is just like a wheel stud knockout job. But you can also start damaging this plate here, or I suppose you might as well call it a hub unit that sits on there, and then it gets expensive. Those bearings, I would have thought, you get the number off them. In fact, hold on. I hope you can hear me because it started raining now, but the bearing number, if you can't just see it, is HR3200XJ. You ain't gonna hear me over this. God. I'll write it across here. I'm just gonna go, Jesus. Ow. There. Wow. Yeah, I doubt you can hear a bloody thing I'm saying. I'll get back to you when it's stopped. Right, so what I was trying to say before, couple of points, because we've got a little bit of thread damage down here and a bit of damage on the knot, needed a washer. Didn't have a washer big enough, so I've had to file that down, but it fits. No, I've spent time on you. Don't run off. It's not the prettiest, but it'll do the job. The other trick I was going to give you for any of you guys that have a go at tackling these, here if I can find it. I hope I can find it, because I kind of need it. What are we doing with you? Are you over there? Or did I take it somewhere and clean it? Give us a second. Had it on the workbench for sizing for the washers that couldn't find. But basically, the nuts on these are a little bit of an oddball nut. That clean so you can see it. You've got like points on it rather than hexagon. You can drive them in and out with chisels, but it's not that handy. So we made a tool. Just an old socket. Squared the foot, found the four corners, notched it out with the angle grinder. Perfect. And it survived even being on the impact gun. So that's all my bits now for tomorrow. Nothing I can do with this other than pull it out of the way to bring in project number 2. Right, so first question, why bring it in on the low loader? It's not because it's non-functioning, moves and drives and has been out working with this issue, but this is going to be an ongoing project. It takes up quite a bit of the shed, which, you know, the stuff that's got to go in here. So thought, bring it in on the low loader, we can work on it on the low loader. We've got it stripped down, bang it back outside until we can get the parts. So, whee! That's our oil cooler. Looks relatively simple. We've got row bolts down either side. I'm gonna have to take all the release. No, the fan might be actually able to stop on. Don't know, we'll see about that. Then we've got a big pipe up there. That shouldn't be a problem. Issue could be down here. The other pipe, got 90 screwed into there. We'll have to undo it there and try and blank it with that before the oil goes everywhere. Good fun. Right, so undo these first. These probably aren't going to be, no, these are not the 17s I thought they were. Hey. Might as well take the rack with me and see which ones they are. So yeah, I think this is going to be the best place to start. That oil pipe showed you down there, that will be the last thing to come off. Because yeah, that's where the fun's going to start. Oh, well, 13, 15. Yeah, hang on a minute. Right, we're set a bit better now, hopefully. I've grabbed the 13 instead of the 14. Oh dear. Got the wrong space then. Don't tell me there's no 14 in here either. Why are both my 14s missing? More to the point, where have they gone? Go on, tell me there's 14s missing out of here as well. That's a 14. I know they're not impact sockets, but this isn't that powerful impact, and these are good quality sockets, so I'm happy enough to use them. We've got a nice tray down here that nothing can fall out of. It's going to be handy for storing all the bits. In fact, I'm going to leave that one in. Just not that tight. I'm just on funny mode, this is on funny mode. Okay. We want to undo that oil pipe. So let's go find a big spanner that'll okay. Oh, is it? Fuck. Where's the tank? It's higher than the tank, isn't it? Shit. We've learned a few things now. how to get covered in amounts of oil. Right, we all know this is really the bit you're all waiting for, undoing this pipe and seeing how much oil goes everywhere. So I've put a cap on here in the hope that it'll hold some of the pressure in here. In the ideal world, what is ideal to do, if you got somebody to put a hoover on the top pipe, creates a vacuum, meaning when you undo this pipe you only need to worry about the oil coming out the pipe, because the vacuum would hold it in the cooler. We haven't got that option, so done best I can. We've got a blank for either end, we've got it slackened off, so as the saying goes, there ain't naught to do but to do it. Says it's slackened off, but it's not slackened off enough by the looks of it. Go the right way. There we go. I have a nasty feeling this ain't gonna hold fudge all. Right, where's me? Okay. Alright, that's helpful. I can't get either in because the cooler being in the way. Right, that's the cooler out of the way. But still in the way. Oh, hey. Right, cooler's going to have to come up to get it out of the way. Is that at least going in the bucket? Nope. Yeah, I can't get anywhere near that. Oh dear. Ugh. I'm fully wet. Crumbs. That's seriously heavy. That's seriously heavy. Oh! Or is it wedged? Oh! Okay. This is quickly being a disaster. Right. That's the end I want for that. See if we can at least get... No, because it's all in the way of itself. No, I can't get anything on it, can't get it out. Oh! This is a bit serious. Of course, hands are oily. Right, I'll hold that a second. Ooh. What just... Yeah. Got it on a bit. Where's the other one? Okay, that's wedged again. That'll give me a bit of a sore hand. Right, I need to go camera a bit, I think, for this, because nothing else, I think the language might get a bit. Right, so it's out, and I mean, ignore that because they're my oily hoof prints, but we've not actually covered the floor too much in oil. So cooler's over here now. I did actually manage to get it out. That was a struggle. That was a serious struggle. But yeah, you can see down here, I don't know whether bloody marked it a bit trying to get it out. It's only the fins, it's only superficial, it's nothing too bad. What's going on there? I've got tape on it. But yeah, it's down here somewhere we've got the leak. Not just pinpointed it yet, but it's certainly in this sort of bottom part of the rod. I'm assuming it probably is a case that it'll probably want to re-core, because top and bottom tanks seem okay. I think it is actually a damaged core on it. In fact, because that wasn't me, leaving me down here. So this was unfortunately in trying to extract it. You know, not ideal, but just hang on, I'm not sure where you can actually see any better on this side. So obviously you see there where it's dry, but obviously oil sort of tracks, but it's certainly down this bottom part that it's at its wettest. I think, excuse me, I think it's a case of a re-core. If you join us back at this end, tell you what, the weather has been weird today. We've had, you can still see the hail on the what's name, on the low loader. We've had really seriously strong winds. So you can see, left all the bolts down in there, so they're all safe, ready for reinstallation. You can see the oil creeping into the, this is the engine coolant radiator. Yeah, all of this will want washing off, but we can do that. Well, in fact, probably get that done now. There's another little job. You can see we've got both the pipe up there and the pipe down there. They're both capped, so no oil can leak out, and nothing can get in and contaminate the oil like water or anything. It's still just dripping out a bit. So yeah, I think we'll get this washed out now anyway, and we'll take it from there. So you can see lights disappearing for the day. He's asked me just to get this in to have a look at it. Vertidrain. Know nothing about this. I think it's relatively new to a machine. I mean, you wouldn't want to go sticking any body parts in there whilst it's working. Basically, it's a grassland aerator machine, more sort of municipal than agricultural, really. So you've got a big roll there at the front, which I'm assuming squishes the molehills and stuff. Then these, if you look up here, we've got crankshaft running off the gearbox here in the middle, which basically sends them down into the ground. That's kind of it. These are all like spring loaded, so if you did it like drop it on them, they'd all but yeah, it's a gruesome looking thing. So yeah, I'll just need to go through this now. Probably won't video this. Basically go through it with the grease gun and just sort of head scratch and just check gearbox levels and basic stuff to make sure it's fit to go like. So that'll probably finish today off. Right, so we are day 2. My main job, I'm not going to actually video it because something to do with this machine, and well, the owner of it probably wouldn't want me videoing what I've got to do to it. So yeah, we're going to call this the end of the video. I think it's long enough as it is as well, to be fair. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this bit of a, you know, spannering sort of video. Yeah, we'll catch up again with the Mitsubishi Maruka when we get that back together, hopefully. I think I might want a hand to get that cooler back on. That was just a little bit heavy. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this bit of a workshop one again. We'll try sort of next week get some more sort of tractor based videos, all being well, weather dependent. The weather last night was shocking. Yeah, there's I've had to take a bit of an alternative route, and there's been a few trees to watch on the way. It's, yeah, very, very windy last night. So anyway, hope you got, like I said, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you have enjoyed, give it a grubby thumbs up. If you do enjoy the channel, especially either way, my videos are quite random at the moment, don't forget to go down there, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, it costs you nothing, but it means you'll get a notification if YouTube actually notified hey, the video's up. If you got any questions or just want to say hello, don't forget to go down there into the comment section, say hello. I'll try and say hello back. That's it really. I'm going to crack on and see what I can sort out with this, and we'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, stay well, and keep your eye out for falling trees at the moment.